100 tenses rule. As you know, there are only 4 months left to finish 2024. September, October, November and December. Only 4 months, and you have gathered a lot of knowledge regarding English language. You have mastered, you have acknowledged each and everything. Now is the time to test your English language. It's the time to think critically where you are standing in your journey of English language. Are you satisfied with your English language journey? Are you on the right track? These are some of the questions which can be answered with this 100 tenses rule test. And it's now your assignment. Seriously, be serious and attend this lesson to the end of the video and comment me in the comment section how much knowledge or how many facts are you already know and how many facts you are still struggling with. This is now your duty, because I am going to make a clear video of 100 tenses facts. 4 tenses, 12 rules, 100 facts about these tenses, and you have to just visualize, analyze where you are standing, because we don't have to wait for the end of this year. We don't have to make new resolutions for the 2025, because at the inception or at the beginning of 2024 you have made the same resolutions. Are you going to make the same reputational resolution on the beginning of 2025? No, not at all. You have with you 4 months left now. 4 months means 120 days. 4 months means 120 days, and during these 120 days you have to make your level best to answer yourself and to make you satisfied with your performance. So without any further ado, you have to understand that whether you understand or whether you know these 100 rules from different tenses. Now start from the very first, present simple. Present simple. We are going to study the basic uses, the advanced uses. The very first rule, present simple is about facts. About facts. Do you know present simple tense is about facts? The earth revolves around the sun. It's a fact. The earth revolves around the sun. It's a fact. Sun is the source of all light and energy. It's also a fact. So present simple tense always tells about the facts. Present simple tense tells us the truths. Tells us the truths. What kind of truths? That are existing. That honesty is the best policy. It's a truth. God helps those who help themselves. It's also a truth. So present simple tense always tells us about the truths. Number 3, 98. Descriptions, true now. Descriptions that are true now. I have gray hair. Can you see my gray hair? It's a description. I am describing the quality of my hair, the color of my hair, and it is present now. The truth about present. I have gray hair. Descriptions about present time. I have this white board to make a YouTube video for my learners. I am anxious to make my learners to utilize this 4 months time period seriously. 97. Present habits. Habits are those actions which are repeatedly being performed by someone and they become our habits. For example, what is my habit? I listen to the motivational podcast when I wake up. I listen to the podcast motivational podcast when I wake up. It's now your turn. What is your present habit? Let me know in the comment section. This video is very important. Now, present simple tense always tells us about present routine. I brush my teeth every day. I go to school every day. I upload my video daily, every day, daily. It means always. It means it's my routine to upload my video, to go to school, to go to college, to read the newspaper every day, daily and always. With these three words. Now, timetables. Present simple tense always tells us about the scheduled times. For example, a train departs 9 hours on Sunday. This is the timetable for the train. Now, present simple tense tells us about facts, truths, descriptions right now. Present habits, present routine, timetables. And it's now your duty that out of these 5 facts, how many facts you have already known about, or you already knew about. Next, advanced uses. Now, what are the advanced uses of present simple tense? 94. Future time in subordinate clause. Present simple tense always tells us about future schedule in subordinate clause. Subordinate clause starts after when or which second part of the give me a call when you wake up. When you wake up, it will happen in the future. So, it is a subordinate clause. Instructions without imperative. Now, you have to give instructions without imperative. You are not commanding. You are just instructing. You are just suggesting. Clean your room first before you study. So, I am not commanding, I am giving instructions. Please make your room clean before you study. So, instructions without imperative. Now, present simple tense is always used to make correspondence very formal. Very formal. When you write a letter, I beg to say, we write to advise you. So, the language is very formal, and when you are corresponding, you have to utilize present simple tense. This is the advanced usage. Present situations. Now, what is the present situation? Present situation is the situation which is right now happening. For example, the Pacific Ocean, the mightiest ocean of the world. Pacific Ocean surrounds the earth. Now, it is the earth, and Pacific Ocean surrounds the earth. It is still present, and present. Global warming threatens our present generation. It's also present situation. So, this is the present usage. We are going to move forward towards present continuous tense, and you have to see whether you know these facts or not, because this video is making you understand that how much knowledge you have gathered and how many steps you have to take further in future. For example, you don't have to wait for the 2025 year. Present simple is also used with state verbs. For example, I see a flag on the mountain with state verbs. Now, present continuous tense. And now present simple tense is over. We are moving towards present continuous tense, its basic uses, its advanced uses, and then we will compare where we are supposed to use present tense, simple present tense, and where we are supposed to use present continuous tense. Often confusing, but it is going to be made clear by this video, and you don't have to wait for the arrival of 2025. Just think, where are your strengths and where are your weaknesses? Work on your weaknesses and improve your strengths. This is the best policy to do your best in this journey of your English language. Now next, present continuous tense. Now present continuous tense activities in progress, the activities which we are right now performing. For example, I am recording my YouTube video. This is the activity which is now going on, and you are watching the YouTube video. This is the activity in progress. Present continuous tense shows us the continuity at present time, shows the activity action at present time in progress. Next, activities close to present. Not only the activities which are performing right now, but activities which are close to present. For example, kids are getting excited about Sunday. Kids are getting excited about the arrival of Sunday. Now, this activity is not performing right now, but it is close to present. It is close to present, and it indicates present time by its helping verb get, are getting. Now, repeated actions which you are performing continuously, repeatedly. For example, you are practicing English until you get it. You are practicing English time and again. This is repeated action. Actions in progress, actions close to present time, and now the repeated actions. Next, future arrangements, your future plannings. For example, we are going to library at 3 p.m. It's our future plan to go to library. Now, we are not going right now, but it's our plan to go to visit a library at 3 p.m. It means you have to indicate your future plans at present or present continuous tense. Now, it's advanced usage. Temporary situations. Temporary. To show temporary situation, we use the word at moment, at this moment. I am studying at library at this moment. I am recording my YouTube video at this moment. At this moment shows the temporary condition. The temporary condition. Now, it also shows the changes which are going or which are happening in the world. For example, global warming is threatening about floods. Global warming is threatening about floods. Progressive activity at particular time. Now you have to see. It also shows an activity at a particular time. Not right now, at a particular time. For example, I am recording my YouTube video, or I am uploading my YouTube video when my kids are asleep. I am reading my book when my kids are asleep. I am doing my household chores when my kids are asleep. This is particular time when my kids are asleep. So at a particular time, it also shows present continuous tense. Present behavior, often bad. Present behavior. You are too shy, be confident. You are too shy, be confident. Present behavior. Now, physical feeling. Now you have to see whether you have to use present simple or present continuous tense, a comparison. Now, physical feeling. For example, I feel unwell. I am feeling unwell. It means that you can use present simple, and you can also use present continuous tense to show your physical feelings. I am feeling nervous. I feel nervous. Both are correct. So the next change, historical, present story that happened. Now, if you have to formulate a story, it's hard today. People are searching for a shade. It's hard. If you have to fabricate the story, fabricate a story that happened. It's hard today. It's hard today. People are searching for shade. You have to use the present continuous tense. 79. Use of here and there. When you are using here and there, you have to use present simple tense. For example, here is the whiteboard. There is the camera. And when you are going to official announcements, when we do official announcements, you have to utilize present continuous tense. We are launching a new volume of books. Official announcements. Are you excited? I am very excited. I am super excited about these 100 tenses rules. And if you apply only one rule, you will left with 20 days with you. So it's so important for you. It will give you confidence. It will remove your shyness. It will remove your hesitation. Because all these things, when we are conscious that we are not grammatically true, we are not true about the tenses, we become shy, we become stagnant, and we become stagnant. We just choose to be silent. Now it's the time. Don't choose to be silent. Just select the option to speak fluently, to deliver your ideas, because you have the capability, you have enough ability to do the wonders in this world. So moving towards 78. When you have to show annoyance at bad behavior, you usually use present simple tense. She constantly picks her nose. Oh my God, very bad behavior. Show emphasis. When you try to emphasize something, you use simple present tense. For example, I do enjoy reading books. And stress is also placed with am. Stress with am. I am trying my level best. You are trying your level best. Stress with are. So stress can be used with present continuous. Stress can be used with present simple. But emphasis is always placed with present simple tense. And official arrangement, do remember, with present continuous tense. We are moving towards past tense. Are you excited? Are you still there with me? Let me know in the comment section that, ma'am, we are present, we are adventurous, we are excited, and we want to make utilize of all these 120 days. 120 days are very important. These days will not come. If you can't you revive back all the days that have left of 24? No, you can't. So make sure that you are going to use 120 days at your full capacity. With utilization of your abilities and capabilities, draw your mind map, study tables, and make it a habit that you have to study at least one rule, recognize one rule, and recognize that how I can implement it in present situation, in present context. This is the urgent need of the hour. You have to be serious. You have to be serious, because life cannot give you back the days which have been spent by you aimlessly. Now next, past simple. Finished action, completed actions. Past simple always shows that action finished action, completed action. I completed my homework on this video. Finished states. What was your state? I was anxious about audience response. About audience response. When I was making this video, I was thinking about this video, I was anxious about my viewers' response. So that was my state. Finished state. Past facts. French Revolution. Do you know when French Revolution took place? Let me know in the comment section. French Revolution enlightened the whole world. It's a fact. Past fact. Past habits. I always studied books. That was my habit. And you can also utilize I used to study. I used to study. To show past habit. I used to study. I used to go for a walk. Used to means you were continuously doing this habit. Now again, now we are moving to word 71. Finished activities. Finished activities. Now that are not present at moment. We are going towards finished activities with continuous tense. I was preparing for my interview. I was studying for my interview. I was going for my interview. So, finished activities. but in progression with to be plus ing form, was, were plus ing form. Interrupted actions, oh my god. I was uploading my video or I was studying the books when my kids came. When my kids came. So studying books was interrupted by the arrival of the kids. So interrupted actions, background. If you have to tell the story, my kids were playing when I was studying books. So when you have to formulate the story, you often take support of past continuous tense. Past ideas that no longer true. For example, some scientists believe that Earth was stationary. Now this idea is no longer true. You have to use past, simple past tense. Some scientists believe the ideas which are no longer true. Link past events in sequence together. One event, second event and the third event. Past event, we use simple past tense. How? We entered library, selected books and began to study. Three events. We entered library, selected books and began to study. So when we group together past events, we have to use past, simple past tense. Description of past events. Description, we have to describe the past event. We have to use past continuous tense. About 3000 years ago, people were residing in caves. People were residing in caves. Was, were plus ing form. Description, we are just describing the past events. Past for imagining present. If we are in the past but we are imagining about future, what would happen? For example, suppose you were traveling in the rocket to the moon, how would you feel? Suppose you were traveling in the rocket to the moon, how would you feel? When you are supposing or imagining about future, you have to utilize past continuous tense. Now we are heading towards sentences with that subject. Sentences that have that subject. For example, I opened my YouTube channel which seemed impossible a few years back. That seemed impossible. Now you can see that I have utilized simple past tense. Now we are moving towards present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. Recently completed activities. Recently completed activities. For example, I have just finished two tenses, past and present. I have just finished activities. Recently finished activities. Recently completed states. I have seen the clouds. State, see. State, see. Speaking about past from present context. Seeing about past from present context. I have read thousands of books. I have read hundreds of books from past to present. From past to present. I have read. Linking the past with present. And we also use present perfect when we say something being permanent. For example, I have developed passion for reading since I was child. Sometimes to see permanency of actions we utilize this. I have developed my passion for reading since I was child. Since I was child, the action is permanent. Focus on something temporary. Temporary. I have been under the shade. Temporary moment. I have been under the shade, but I will go outside after a few moments. So next is this is ordinal. Now if you have to utilize this is plus ordinal. Ordinal means number 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. This is the first time I have tried cookies. Now you have to utilize when there is an integration of this is plus ordinal numbers. Maintaining present time, introducing past event. Maintaining past time, introducing past events. Maintaining present time. For example, I began my lecture 1 hour ago and I have been continuing it since now. Now I have touched the past, introducing the past events, but I am maintaining my present condition. Now I have just finished present perfect tense. Past perfect. Past perfect tense we utilize when events are not in order to indicate which event took place first. For example, I had finished my lecture when my kids arrived. Two actions, and we use perfect tense in order to show that I have finished my lecture. This is the first action. When my kids arrived, this is the second action. To show the action, the first action which took place. Next is repeated events before a point in the past. Now we have to use past in order to utilize and show repeated actions. For example, he got the top marks in exams because he had been studying for months for his exam. So repeated action to show repeated action, we in the past to the point we utilize past perfect tense. Next, present simple time. Future actions, I will go, I will study, I will read the books, I will upload the video, I will upload my lecture. Future continuous, ongoing actions in future. Ongoing actions, I will be studying for my exams. Future perfect, ongoing future actions that will finish in the future. For example, I will have finished my homework by tomorrow. Future perfect continuous, that will complete action a specific time before. For example, I will have been studying English language for the 4 years by now. So these are the evaluation of tenses, and let me know in the comment section that have you a clear-cut idea about tenses, because the next video will be of quite important based on these tenses. And in the next video I will talk about the 4 months 120 days and how to utilize those 20 days. Before that, you have to make the key points. I will do my key points and you will have to hang those key points, those key notes on the wall so that you can make it remember that 120 days are quite important. So with this positive note, I end this video. Certainly you will get a lot of benefit, a lot of information out of this video. If this video is useful for you, please share it with at least 10 friends so that they can get enlightened with these 100 tenses rule. So with this positive note, I end this video. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much.